Hi, I'm Ann Mausbach,
I'm Kim Kazmierczak.
and we're co-authors of the book Differentiated Supervision, Growing Teachers and Getting Results by Corwin. Today, we want to take a couple minutes and just distinguish between two really important words, supervision and evaluation. When it comes to the word supervision in general, I think it brings up a lot of dread for anybody involved in it, at least in schools. It's time consuming for the principal, and it can be a dog and pony show for a teacher. And I think part of the reason why supervision has become kind of a dirty word in education, or a bad word, is because we have treated it, we haven't distinguished the difference between supervision and evaluation. So Kim, you want to share kind of how we see the difference between those two really important terms?
Right. We would say that you need both, and both are dependent upon a school improvement plan. But we think the power and the work is in supervision. And that is really based on qualitative feedback that you collect from elements that are focused on walkthroughs, your school improvement plan, and what we use a term called look-fors. And that are developed by teachers and administrators. The big power, though, comes from principals attending professional learning communities, principals doing focused walkthroughs, collaborating with teachers, and then using all of that data concurrently and integratedly so that they can grow students and achievement.
Yeah, we love analogies. And of course, we like the garden analogy. You would never judge a garden at the end of the season if it had been something that, which happened to me. I planted an herb garden one year and I never took care of it. And of course, there wasn't a bountiful harvest. And I couldn't judge that final judgment based just on how it looked that day. I had to think about how it got there. And that's the same thing we have to do with supervision. An easier analogy would be evaluation is kind of how you're judged at the end of something. I'm evaluated on what my garden looked like in August. Supervision is all the things you do along the way to make that harvest bountiful, or to run the race, to get to that final destination. And we know it takes a lot of care, feeding, and attention. And so supervision is more than a one and done. It's more than a checklist. It's more than what you have to turn into central office. It's a way of being, and it's a lot of feedback, a lot of descriptive feedback connected to your school improvement plan. So best of luck. Keep thinking about the difference between supervision and evaluation, and hopefully you spend your time in supervision, because that's where your garden will grow.
Absolutely.